I don't know why people are so intrigued by the thought of discovering some otherworldly creature. In my opinion, we already have them here on Earth, in the form of octopuses, all the way down into the depths of the ocean. And I've been lucky enough to meet some, get to know them, and even raise them as my own. Even though octopuses evolved completely separately from us, they're here in their own right, and as alien as they seem, are more human-like, conscious, and interesting than you'd ever expect. My name is Adi Ken, and I'm a PhD candidate in marine biology at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography, UCSD, studying coral reef ecology. My other interests include digital art, science communication, and animal husbandry. In my spare time, I help out at our experimental aquaria with feeding and cleaning tanks. For the past couple of years, I've been taking care of octopuses of the deep-sea species Octopus californicus, or North Pacific big eye octopus, which were collected from a trawl on a research vessel. Today, I'd like to tell you about them and more about octopuses in general. Octopuses have hundreds of millions of neurons. They can store short or long-term memories and even figure out how to use tools to their advantage. They have their own behaviors and personalities. To me, what's most surprising is that they hatch, grow, reproduce, and die all within less than a year, yet still achieve levels of intelligence that are said to be comparable to that of a human. Moreover, octopuses are typically solitary, and by the time they die, they can't transfer what they've learned to future generations like we do. Nevertheless, they manage to survive, despite having to acquire those skills and knowledge on their own all over again each time. One of my professors likes to say that if octopuses somehow lived for longer, they'd form their own societies and eventually take over the world. From my experience with them so far, I honestly agree. They're also capable of recognizing individual people, responding to facial expressions, and noticing changes in emotion. My octopuses act differently toward me than they do with strangers, and each of them has interacted with me in their own way. I'm still in awe that there can be any sort of bond between a human and these deep-sea creatures, who otherwise live thousands of meters apart and never would have encountered each other. While I know that most people can't relate, my octopuses are what dogs are to the average person. But imagine a dog that only lives for less than a year, which makes it all the more heartbreaking when they pass away. It helps me to think that although several of my pet octopuses are no longer alive, they're still contributing to science and our awareness about this species. I want to promote an appreciation for these animals among the general public. Maybe as humans, we should open our minds to the idea that other life forms can be just as sentient and important as us, in ways we may not yet understand, but nevertheless should respect.